What's up, brothers and sisters? It's your brother G World 7_D. First off, man, I've been in YouTube jail, man. One of my videos was hit for so-called hate speech, which it wasn't. I had uploaded it, and then they took it down. So someone reported me, and it wasn't even hate speech. The video was about we need to control our own narrative, our history, and how others should not be writing our history. And it was taken off as hate speech. So that tells you an agenda that they have at YouTube, because they allow people to spew out hate. There's individuals, black females, who spew out hate against black men. And they're not taking off. They continue to allow it to make money. And that's sick. But that tells you their agenda, man. It's all right to talk about black men or women like dogs. But when you actually talk about racism or true black history, there's a problem. There wasn't no damn hate speech, man. And I really didn't want to argue if I said, okay, fine. So I got a strike against me. I was in YouTube jail. So just let you know that, because I had uploaded that video. That was taken down. I tried to upload another one. They wouldn't allow me to do it. So I got in a strike. And that's sick, man. But it also tells you that people are watching us, man. They're watching what we're saying, and they only want certain information out. They continually standard information. I'm going to continue to throw my history down, and tell our people our true history. But that was bogus, man. I get a strike, but you have people on there, all they do says black men are no good, talk about black men like dogs. You talk about black men when they go outside the race, but you don't say nothing when black women do it, or vice versa. I mean, come on, man. Come on. That's other garbage. But yeah, they're not taken down. Man, that's sad and sick. I'm gonna try to produce the video. Let's see. Maybe later on during the week, I'm gonna produce a video. But this is just me walking right here. Cause that video I went in, man. The one that was taken down, I really went in. And about, if you don't come from my bloodline, why are you writing my history? I should have the right to say that. But, well, it's an agenda. But, yeah, I got another video coming out later on this week, man. I got another video coming out this week that I'm going to basically push it. Plus, I got a little bit more subscribers, so I guess that's a little bit more of a dangerous thing. So, but I got more videos coming out that I'm going to pump out, pump out a few more videos. But yeah, these dudes gave me a strike, man. They gave me a strike. They gave your brother G World a strike. And obviously, there are people out here very sensitive for true information coming out. And it's truly sad, it's sick. And I hit you with so-called mainstream fake-ass science, mainstream science. and I will basically use common sense. Because like I said, I come from a family of educators, and I know the information that's been taught has been a lie. Everything has been a lie when it comes to our history. Most of us didn't come from no Africa, man. Most of us didn't. And it should be obvious now. Most of us were already here. But you do have a segment in our community who just want to harp on that. And they just want to talk about that constantly. And they're afraid to venture out and do more research, because it will basically solidify, or basically come out as just basically what they've been teaching, what they've been preaching on YouTube and to other black folks have been misinformation. And that's what these individuals have been doing, giving out misinformation, distorted information, and a bunch of lying information. And then when the information is presented in their face, they start getting mad because these individuals have made a profit off of hustling the black community, man. Most of us were already here. I'm gonna wait this car go by. said, most of us is already here. Most of us did not come over no slave ship. But to tell the so-called educated black dad, it's like you're talking to a brick wall. Brick wall is gonna talk back. You're talking at it, and just what you're saying is like it bounces off the wall and comes back to you, man. That's what you're dealing with a lot of these black folks. You're talking to a brick wall because they don't want to hear it because their teachers didn't teach that in school. And unfortunately, you're not being taught in school. You're being trained to think and to believe in certain things when actually that information is off. It's really off. And so-called black people populated the world, man. That's not impossible. And not only is it not impossible, it happened. And people just don't want to hear that, man. I'm telling you, people don't want to hear that. So you gotta always question the information that you're receiving, especially the mainstream media, man. These dudes, all they've done is made a negative image of us and made a profit off of us. And then when some of us who do stand up and try to combat it, we even got people who look like us try to knock us down. Come on, man. So that video was taken off so-called hate speech. So I wasn't able to post something up, man. It's asinine. It's sick. But this is what we're dealing with. Like I said, when I do my research, man, I get tons of book articles, documentation to know who we truly are. I know we're not no doggone African slaves. Descendants of no African slaves. That's why I don't like that term ADOS. You descendant of slaves? Give me a break. We've been here more than 400 plus years. We've been here more than 500 years. And I'm tired of that, man. Because I know that's not accurate information. I know that's wrong information. I know about the black population. All you gotta do is look at some of these. Some people don't like me doing this, but look at the name Tallahassee. Tallahassee. Remember I told you, Ta's land. Tallahassee. Allah. The name Allah is in Tallahassee, but Tallahassee, Gullah Geechee, Cherokee, Omageechee, Malinche, Saniki. Golly, man, this stuff is in your face, man. It really is in your face with these names. All this stuff is in your face. Gullah Geechee, Tennessee. This stuff is all in your face, man. It's in your face. But you're going to have to open your mind and want to study a real history and stop listening to people telling you that you are descendants from West African slaves, which is an outright lie. That's an outright lie. That is a lie. And I know it's a lie. But people do not want to hear the truth. It's not me making up nothing. I know. I studied this for years. I studied different migratory patterns, how people sail the seas, how they travel the seas, how they use the stars, looking at the sky, which is the ancient celestial sea, and they use the rays of the sun to travel. We gotta get out of this myopic microscope of thinking on who we really are, man. That has to stop. That really has to stop. And I'm going to continue to talk about it. I'm not running away from that issue. I know better. And I listen to a lot of these individuals who are so-called black online and how they attack, Dane Calloway or even Clyde Winters. I scratch my head, man. I'm like, really? 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 I may have some disagreements with them, man. But I'm telling you right now, man, they're kicking real knowledge. But unfortunately, many people do not want to hear that because they weren't taught that in their school system. They weren't taught. Foreigners are teaching them their real history. That's that, and that really, man, to teach a distorted history of a people, man, it's disgusting. And I know this, and I see this. And unfortunately, I can't just say foreigners because people who look like us, well, people who look like us of our bloodline who are doing the same damn thing. It's a mindset with us. And then it's just outsiders distorting our history. But, hey, man. But like my last video was considered hate speech because I talked about foreigners, outsiders shouldn't be doing our history. And that's considered hate speech. I don't see how that's considered hate speech, but this is what you get. This is what you get, man. This is what you get. Like I said, you can get on here, talk about black men like dogs. Black man no good. Black man this and that. And then all type of epithets. Here's a black man who's I don't know what his condition is. The entertainer, Jamie Foxx. But yeah, you get a particular YouTuber just glad that he's in his condition. What kind of mess is that, man? And yet that person is allowed to get on there, which that's hate speech. All right, brothers and sisters, man. I'm going to try to pump out a video later on. Not today, but maybe later on during the week. I may wait till the end of the week because I'm going to talk about more tricks of the trade and how these historians use certain verbiage to distort our history. Man, they use certain verbiage, man, to distort our history, dude. I'm telling you, man, everything's been talked about our history has been a lie, man. We are the Aboriginal people of this land. Know it, understand it, and embrace it, damn it. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. It's your brother G World.